Hey guys, welcome back to FPL. Another week, another review, and another team selection video. Last week was a stinker. We did not that great. But let's look at the team of the week first. So Pickford in goal. He was obviously on our bench, which didn't help. Hall, 15 points. Mitchell 11, Chalobah 9, Spencer 9, Lassar 17, Crystal Palace in cooking, Madison 15, Son 14, Jacob Murphy 13, Ahmed 13, and Isaac 11. We look at the transfers ins and outs. So as you can see, Ahmed got the goal and assist in the Manchester derby. Robinson from Fulham, Isaac, Hall from Newcastle, and Gabriel all transfers in. Out, Nori, who got suspended. Haaland, Rogers, Welbeck, Watkins, and obviously player of the week went to Lassar from Palace. Looking at the points, 46. The average was 47, so we just did less than what the average is. Highest was 119. Obviously, we made a 8-point transfer with obviously the goalkeeper situation. I thought I'd went big brain. However, after that video was released last week, there was a lot of comments saying that Alisson was back and that transfer from Jose Sarr to Liverpool's backup keeper Kelleher was a backfire because Alisson was back. So we had to make another transfer to bring Raya in, which meant obviously we lost minus 8 points, and that kind of backfired. Points was Salah. It was a 0-0 draw for Arsenal, so 6 points for Raya, which is good. However, Pickford had 8, so we lost 2 points there. Konza, I do not know why I played Konza. I know obviously Liverpool had Fulham, but yeah, that is a backfire, and we've made the change to get rid of him. Saliba 6 points, Virgil van Dijk 1 point because obviously it was a 2-2 draw. Enzo coming in, getting that assist, which is very nice. Palmer didn't do anything and was captain. However, obviously, like I said last week, a lot of the people around me have Palmer, so we went for the captain on Palmer just in case. It didn't really work out. However, Salah got 5 points anyway, so we did make some points there. Saka did nothing yet again. However, we do know he has that return in him. But yeah, that disappointing 0-0 draw for Arsenal. Jackson 9 with the goal. Obviously the bonuses. Pedro just 2 points for minutes played in that 3-1 victory. 3-1 loss, sorry. And then Wazza again just 2 points for playing over 75 minutes. Which meant on the bench Pickford 8, Smith Rowe 1, Faye 0, and Robinson with assist. 2 assists, sorry. And obviously a couple minus points, but yeah, a good performance from him on the bench. Obviously that doesn't go towards the team. So as you can see, there's a lot of red arrows this week, which isn't good. Obviously we don't really talk about the top 3 leagues, but in the McDonald's League we went down for the first time in about 5 weeks, and we dropped down to 3rd. Still, for the first time, lads on tour didn't do a good week. We actually beaten him, which is kind of annoying because we had a stink of a week. We've been overtaken by this guy who had a good week. Robinson, Saliba, Guardia, Raya, and Bemo. Salah, captain, of course. Yeah. So in the McDonald's League, obviously we've dropped down to third. But again, I think we can bounce back this week. And no real changes. A couple at the bottom, but yeah. Moving into the mini league. We've dropped down back from second, so obviously we were only top for 1 week, which is a little bit disappointing. But again, that week, last week, was a stinker for us. One of the lowest, well, not lowest, but one of the average lowest in the league. Tyler with a 69er, taking the points, 30 points clear. Matt has sitting just about 22 points behind us. A up for Kevin, a up for Andrew. Marcus dropping heavily there. Like I said, I think this is going to be a three-way fight for the title. Matt is just slightly out of it at the minute, but obviously he's managed to catch up very nicely in the last couple of weeks. And then Aiden has dropped to bottom, which is crazy because he used to be top about 6 or 7 game weeks ago. But as you can see, so how the title has changed over the couple of months. So in August we were 4th. September we were still 4th. October we moved up to 3rd. November we went to 2nd. And obviously December. Oh, okay. No. Okay, I see it. So it's based on points, not... Okay. Not league position. Okay. Yeah, because we've not had a good week in December. Okay. Yeah, but we're second. So 3rd and 2nd, obviously down in both leagues this week. So what we're going to do to change this? Well, transfer-wise, we do have one free transfer. We do have 1.5 million in the bank. There's no real upgrades I can make, really. Let's look at weather again. And we got 7.6. John, Solanke, Mateta, not good fixtures. So forward wise, we can't really make changes. The midfield time, though maybe moving on Smith Rowe to someone like do we have funds for Madison? No, we don't. It's hard to make changes. Konza needs to go, so I'd be looking at maybe Lewis Hall that's what I'd be looking at. Who have they got? They've got Ipswich, which is a good fixture. But the fixtures after that aren't great. But then they do have some good fixtures after that. So maybe we do bring him in. Though his performances wise haven't been great. It was just that last week. So obviously Konza is a player that we don't really use unless we have to. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be any changes this week. Realistically, what I am hoping to do, like I said last week, we keep the midfield the same until about, what was it? So it was about 25, I think it was. 25, what was it? We bring in, so 21, 23. I So I think it was 23. We bring in Bemo back. Was that correct? 23. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. It's 23 to bring in Bemo back. They do obviously have Forest. They do have Brighton, which are good fixtures. He could get points in. It's those 1, 2, 3 games. So obviously, the team, yeah. So we just gotta make sure we have the funds to make that move back to Mbemo, which is why we're not going to make any transfers and keep the transfers in the bank, so that when we do go back to Mbemo, this is how the team will probably be. Just a replacement Mbemo, yes, and then obviously we need to fund that, so that gets dropped back to a 5 million keeper. So we'll be looking at maybe Sells, Flecken, Pope, maybe when he's back from injury. Martinez is a good shout. After the next 2 games for Brighton, I think that is when we're going to bring Martinez in. Looking at poison-wise, again, Villa not doing as good as they were. He had some good returns over the last couple of years. So maybe he can perform. Obviously, Callahan there would have been a great option. However, obviously, Alisson is back. And that is why I wanted to go Callahan, because of that fixture run there. But yeah, okay. So we're not going to make any changes. I think we're going to keep the money in the bank. We're going to keep the transfers in there. Let's pick team. So right in goal, as Everton have Chelsea. They're more likely to get a clean sheet against Palace than Everton against Chelsea. Robinson comes in against Southampton, which should be a clean sheet, and obviously maybe assist he could get, something like that would be good. Again, we're doubling up with that Arsenal defence. Saliba in there. Virgil van Dijk against Spurs. We got Enzo, Palmer, Salah, Saka, Smith Rowe. And the midfield, Jackson, Pedro up top, which means Pickford, Wazza, Faze and Konza on the bench. Now the key question is going to be, who is the captain? I don't know. Can we look at Liverpool versus Spurs? Let's look at the last couple of results. I don't want ads. Oh my god, he's going to be so far down here. Okay. So, 4-2 win to Liverpool. Liverpool lost. 4. So there are a couple of goals in this game. Go ads, I don't want you. Salah's obviously had a good run. Got assists in the Fulham game. He's already on 156 points. Wow, that's crazy. Palmer, points wise, what is he on? 128. He's always on and off. They're away. Tottenham away. So both teams are away. Arsenal are home. And then they're away against Palace. Don't know. Where are Palace in the league? Can we see that? So you got it's Liverpool versus Tottenham, who are in 10th. Arsenal against 15th Palace, and Chelsea second against Everton. I think the captain will go to Salah. I think we're gonna make Salah captain. Rice goes to Palmer. Again, there's still time to change it, but I think that is going to be the team we're running this week with. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone. We have hit my target of 300 subs before Christmas, which is fantastic. But we're going to keep going. We're going to go, and my next aim is going to hit the 500 subs mark for the end of next year. So if you can get a head start on that by subscribing, please do. But if there is any changes, it will be on the YouTube shorts. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Keep subscribing, and I'll see you in the next FPL video. Goodbye.